So I'm just waiting for my buddy Sam to come online. So he's in Painesville, Liberia, and I just sent him the invitation to be able to come onto this Zoom meeting because I want him to tell you in his own words, as somebody who's born and raised and living in Liberia through this whole COVID-19 quarantine. I thought it'd be great if we could get his insight as to what's going on in Liberia right now, how are people handling it, and what have we, Hope for Liberia, been able to do as we've partnered with him and his church, the Joyce Fountain Christian Center. It'll be kind of neat to hear what kind of a difference we're able to make on the ground in Liberia. So we're just going to wait for him to join on here. I got to tell you that the internet connection is really, really sketchy. I think there's only 2 places in the whole city that I knew about that had Wi-Fi. And definitely where he lives, there's no Wi-Fi whatsoever. They have to rely solely on their 3G internet connection. And it's kind of up and down. It's all over the place. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to have enough bandwidth so that we can sustain video. Here he is. He's coming online. Who's this guy?
Hello.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah,
Pastor Sam, how are you, man?
we good, we good. Basic but good. Yeah, I know that service of the Lord is good. Yeah,
Yeah, where are you? I don't recognize the background.
I'm at the house. I'm right before my door.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, of
I'm sitting
course.
on the porch. Yeah,
Oh, man. I miss that place, Sam. I miss you.
I know, man. I know. Me too. I miss you, man.
I
You should
miss
have
my
been here next
friends.
month, man. Yeah, next month you should have
Yeah.
been.
Well, listen, man, I'm so glad that we could do this Zoom video. Is this your first time using Zoom?
Yeah, my first time.
Okay, it's kind of it's a great video conferencing system, and it lets us record this conversation so that I can post it later and people can see the video and kind of hear about what's happening in
Okay,
Liberia. Because I'm
that's
always
good. That's
posting,
good.
I'm always posting, but I'm a Canadian. I live here, so I don't really
Yeah,
know what's going on. So help us, Sam, understand what's the situation right now in Liberia with the COVID-19 quarantine.
yeah. The current thing is like the announcement was made by the government, but they didn't think it through thoroughly
Mm,
regards to security and the explanation, and then the needs of the people. From the security end, is like after the president announced this lockdown, security parasite ticket for curfew. Even
okay.
they come in the community, they don't even want to see you in your yard. They've been beating people, tell you, even you on your porch like this, just that we are far off in the community, but other places, they tell
Mm,
you got to go inside. Can you imagine? Yeah. You got to go inside. Even you come on your porch, they say no, beating other people. And then you got all the different security apparatus outside. It's like nobody
mm-hmm,
is in charge. Yeah, it's not well coordinated. So like the idea was good, yeah, you want people to, because the best way to prevent this thing is quarantine, but then
right.
you got to plan it properly. Yeah, and then with it, that was the security aspect, but then the social aspect, which is the most important for our people,
Mm-hmm,
because it was announced like on a Wednesday, then it takes effect on a Friday, which was a holiday.
right.
So you only have
Oh,
one day. Yeah, we was the Easter Friday, so you only had the one day in between. So even though it's tough on the people, but to really get them prepared within that time and to make adjustment for some people, it wasn't easy. And that's the reason why other places they've been beating other people. I don't want to see it like the people are just being disrespectful to authority, but it's like we didn't prepare for this. There's no way we can't just easily adjust. So I'll prepare going out and take the risks,
mm-hmm,
to farm something. Yeah. Like even my sister-in-law who stays with us, she used to go at the public market. We
mm-hmm,
have to talk to her to stay. And she was even the beneficiary also of the water and the rice. Because
mm-hmm.
like she told us, she said, I got to take care of my daughter and myself. We said, no, because you stay with us, you are in the yard, whatever you contact there, and then your security. But I understood you said it's not like I got to go, but like I have to eat every day. So
Right.
then imagine, yeah, just imagine there.
So
And
that's the
Liberia, that's
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
People are not on job. What they say, you take salary weekly or monthly. Is like you have to sell, buy something from the store, you sell. Then the little
Right.
profit you buy and eat. Then the next day you do the same thing. So
Yeah.
Pastor Joe, yeah. So even with the people we are sharing with, and I will tell you for everybody, even the lady who opposite the church,
hmm
and the one who has the shop, these are people who, yeah, they're able to take care of their needs at some extent. But this thing, it took everybody by surprise. You see, everybody,
hmm
nobody is telling you that, yeah. So I'm telling you, these are people who they're able to afford, but they're all feeling it and what's more about the ordinary. So then, yeah, and for then they'll be like
Okay.
us who, with our heart, you try to put yourself in other people's shoes. Even there are other people I've been talking with. I say try to understand these people's condition. They are not in the street. It's not like we're trying to say be disobedient. But if
hmm
to tell you true, if I was placed in that position, I would do the same because if my children have to eat,
Right.
I have to calculate the rate. You stay home and you know that staying home is so costly. Even I'm getting to understand for the kids, it's
Yeah.
more costly than going to school and come home in the evening, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
hmm
So for the ordinary people, Pastor Joe, it's so pathetic, man. You go out and you can't just do for everybody, but when you interact with people and you give them a
hmm
bag of rice, you give them a bag of rice, a sack of
Yeah.
water. Yeah, it just even because of the need, like you said in the post, you did privilege, which you have done it too big for the person, but then with the
hmm
need, we have to do it one. I'm talking about the rice.
Right. Right.
Yeah, because the need, yeah, because you go, you give the other person, and somebody's like, but Pastor, how about me? Even some
hmm
people we even share, some people we share, we don't even personally know them, but you go to the other people that you know and they need, and it's ready, it's after
Yeah.
Joe, sometimes I already cry for the people, man.
I know. My heart breaks. I mean, you
Yeah,
wrote to me something that I wanna talk about on the video so people can understand. I mean,
yeah,
here in the West, there's so many things that we can do. Like if we need to, if they say you have to stay home for 2 weeks, like we have the capability of going to a local supermarket and
yeah,
buying supplies to last us for 10 days or 12 days, because then we can bring it back home. You can refrigerate it.
mm.
You can make it last a long time. But where you are, you don't have that,
No,
you don't have that
we don't.
ability, right? So what does a person
No.
do?
So you can't keep anything. You can't even store food for 2 days.
That's it, 2 days.
Yeah, so it's desperate. You got to find it and eat today. Then tomorrow you think about what tomorrow is going to bring.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So it's like taking a decision and not looking at the ordinary people. And I mean, even when the decision was taken, it was taken on a Wednesday.
hmm
Yeah, Thursday. A lot of people went out in the interior, which is also risky, right? Because if there are more people in the bushes and you suffer from diarrhea and any sickness, even though it will be, but they feel that yeah, I better go in the interior. Maybe I can find some in the
Oh,
bush.
to
I
the
don't have to spend.
interior. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
like
in the
into the little
interior, in
more
the
jungle
rural places.
areas.
Yeah,
Ah, okay,
they
okay.
feel that yeah, because there I don't have to spend a lot of money as compared to Monrovia and Peaceville. So you had a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
people who went up. Yeah, a lot of people. So many people
Really?
left. So yeah. So that's how desperate it is. I met a couple of people who were
Hmm.
telling me who told they were on a Thursday and they told me they were leaving the next day. They said, Pastor, we can't stay in town. We can't. They say even to stay indoors for 2 days, we can't. Yeah,
My
so
God.
going interior again, it could be another health disaster. Because you don't really have the health care there already. So it
So
just
are
so like
people
if
getting
people are
sick, you're saying, Sam, when they go into the interior?
no, but it's not like they're not really getting sick now, but what we experienced during the war, when you had
Oh,
so many people, because what will happen now in some of the villages, probably you got like 100 persons.
hmm
Now they drink from the sea running water, so
hmm
it doesn't have much contamination when it comes to them using the restroom or the washroom, right? But when
Yeah.
you have so many people go in a particular village,
Mm.
when you get a village that's supposed to have like 50 persons, now you have 400 persons. Then it's another, and you understand why I say create another health problem.
Because everybody's using the river to go to the bathroom.
Good, yeah. But before them, it
You
was
got
like
to say
50
it. Yeah.
person. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody got to go to the river, get to the bathroom. Then you got to use the same river to drink. So you have more people contaminating the river, then it becomes problem. Yeah, so those are all the, even, can you imagine, the fear is so much that my mother-in-law was telling me to send the kids. I said, no, mom, we'll stay. I told her, I would prefer us stay. Yeah, that's how the fear, because the thing, how you would manage to get stay home. I said, no, God is taking care of us, so the children are going to stay with us. I prefer them. It's not that I don't trust them staying with you, but time like this, yeah, let them stay with us. Yeah, I prefer us being together. We
Okay.
can, yeah.
Now, were you telling me, Sam, that there's only a small window of each day where you can actually go out? Was it from 1 to 3, did you say?
Yeah, one. They said
No?
from in the morning, like in the morning from around 9 to 3.
Oh, okay, 9 to 3.
Yeah, but that 3, what they're doing, so it's not like even 3, because they are saying by 3 o'clock be at your house.
Oh, okay.
So you see that. So if I was on a broad street or somewhere in town, I had to, especially you don't have a car, then you have to start leaving at 1 o'clock, 12. If you
Oh,
have a
okay.
vehicle like we have, so by 2 o'clock are coming. So it's not like start leaving by 3 o'clock, because the president actually said, and those stores were closed, essential businesses closed by 3. But the way the security have understood it, they want you out of the street by 3. So it means you gotta be home by 1, by 12, by 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So the way people, and then with that kind of thing, because you want to be careful. Like again, it's not I just want to look down my country, but that's the system. Sometimes the leader could actually mean well, but the
Sure.
people we deal with, like the system who's supposed to enforce the law, so now the way they interpret, and then before the leader gets that, the damage might already be done. I didn't really think I didn't think he said that 3 o'clock be at your house when you can, because you can close your shop at 3, like the supermarket, and be home at 3. It's not
No,
possible.
no,
But
man.
that's
I've
how
been to
they,
Liberia. There's no way you're
yeah,
getting home that fast.
yeah.
Roads are crazy.
So, but since they know that, no, I had to be home, so they'll start closing at like 1 o'clock, like 2 o'clock. Yeah,
Okay.
like my wife's SIM card got corroded. I went at a place, I wanted to get her SIM card just for communication. And by 2 hours, the lady said, we are closing. I tried to beg her. I said, this is communication. She said, excuse me, I'm sorry, I can't do anything. I said, they said 12. She said, I got to go home. So can you imagine 12?
At 12, they were closing already.
They were closing, yeah.
So,
So
so
we couldn't
there's a
get her
real
SIM.
small window of
Yeah.
opportunity. Okay, so Sam, what are we like? I know what we've been Hope for Liberia. We've been trying to send as much money as we can to help to make some purchases. What kind of things have we been able to buy with the money that we've been able to send?
Okay, the first money we were able to get 40 bag of rice. I got in there 40 bag of rice with 225 sack of water. The water 30 pieces of bag in one sack.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you have one of those little sacks, Sam?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
people here have
Yeah.
no idea what it looks like, and I want them to know when you say a sack of water.
Yeah. Okay. Sanford, please come and bring me one bag of rice so Pastor Joe can see. Yeah,
And
this
one
is it.
bag of the water. You
Yeah,
have the
so
water?
there's a water they bring in the I don't know how
It's
you
hard
see.
to see.
Come hold it, lift it up to me. I don't know, you can see?
Okay, yeah. There's all kinds of little bags of water in that big bag, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
30 pieces.
So 30, okay, because the average person can't afford a bottle of water, but these bags of water are much cheaper, right, Sam?
Yeah, much cheaper. Yeah, they are much cheaper. Then,
Okay,
then
thank you.
that's the rice.
Those are the big bags of rice, okay.
Yeah,
So we were able to buy
25.
40 of those with the first shipment of money, right?
Yeah.
And how
And
many bags of water?
225 pieces.
Okay.
225 pieces. Then the purchase we did today
Yeah.
was 95 pieces of the rice. 95 pieces of the rice.
95 bags of rice.
Yeah, 95 bag of rice.
Wow, that's
with
awesome.
400 bags of water. 400
Wow,
sacks.
that's Yeah, that's amazing. And that's to help people who are living in your kind of immediate
Yeah,
community where you are.
yeah, my immediate, yeah.
Wow.
So
Well, I know it's not going to save all of Liberia, but and we can't. So we're trying to focus on one area and really make a difference in that area.
and it is. I'll tell you how excited people are. How excited.
Oh,
The rest of the people, I will do it tomorrow, and I will talk to them to do a live video, and you will see. They couldn't believe it because, like I told you, as a joy in our society is just people take advantage. And when you have conscience and people do that, like when people see you, you don't want to be identified. The same thing. People take advantage of this situation. They say things they're not doing it.
mm,
Yeah, it's people. I don't know why we're like that. Why we can't help ourselves? There are a lot of donors, goodwill that are coming, but at this kind of time, people, and when people, sometimes you target people say, why you don't say the good about your country, but to say the good if the bad is there, you got to expose it, right?
mm,
Yeah, with this kind of thing, don't take advantage of people. People are doing it, other people, and overnight, at the end of this kind of crisis, they get rich. They did it before during the
hmm.
Ebola crisis. Yeah, they will put proposal together and tell people you're doing this. They don't do it. But that's why we want to thank God for hope for Liberia, because we don't make promises to people. Sometimes they will just sit down and they see the boys walking a yard or my wife
Yeah,
or some people and but other people will come, oh, how many persons here? Oh, we need your name, and they do bucket and do all kind of things with their pictures and promote themselves. And
yeah,
sometimes I rebuke some of those on Facebook. I was telling them, I say, I'm not trying to be judgmental of what you're doing, but there are some people, including me, with goodwill, partners and friends who are doing more than this without noise. So you don't have to. And take
no,
advantage of people. Yeah, sometimes they say this, they say things they're not doing. But we hope for Liberia. It has been a wonderful year. We taking them by surprise, I think, was the best thing.
that's
Yeah, and some
awesome.
of them, so some of them keep calling me, keep calling me. And the other lady called me this morning, praying for me and my family, Pastor. God will
Yeah,
bless you and the family, Pastor. God will bless some of these people. We don't know them, but like you said, the fact that
yeah.
putting them, putting yourself in their shoes, in their condition, so it's been just hope for Liberia. It's been marvelous. So for tomorrow you'll see the excitement on
Man,
a couple of other people's faces, and you will.
yeah. I can't wait to
Yeah.
see their excitement because I know that a lot of Liberians, they feel used and people keep
Yeah.
making promises and they don't come through. And I remember
Yeah.
on my first trip when we handed out the uniforms to the kids
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
parents were like, "What? You actually did
Yeah.
it? Do you remember that?
You
That was
did it. Yeah. Yeah.
awesome."
Because that's it. When we started, they said it's impossible. That's why they do to us. They put us together. So I'll get like what hope for Liberia been doing, taking them by surprise, so like that. Yeah, even in the midst of the question mark, they still want to say no,
Oh,
they are
praise
different.
God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that
So
we've been able to do that. And I know another big challenge is even here in Canada and in the West, where we have so much technology, we have so many
yeah.
things that kids can do. There's Netflix and there's YouTube and video games and stuff, and people are going crazy trying to keep their kids busy. Hey, there's Mama.
We've
There's Comfort. Hi, dear.
yeah.
How are you? Oh, she probably
You say,
can't hear
how
me
are
because
you?
you have the
Fine.
headphones. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
miss
good.
you.
Yeah.
We miss
Yeah.
you.
Miss you too.
I miss you. We miss you a
Yeah.
lot. Ah,
Yeah.
Soon. Soon. Tell her
Yeah.
soon. Okay.
You say soon, soon.
Soon.
Yeah, you were talking about,
So people like Comfort and so many other moms in the area who are like, so here people are having a hard time trying to keep their kids busy. They're like, I'm losing my mind. But where you are, and I mean, most people don't even have internet connection. Not everybody has a smartphone to go on, get YouTube videos.
no,
And so
no.
what are you doing to keep the kids busy?
Like here, the only thing we do is the generator and the TV. And like we
Yeah.
say, heard about, so the kids they spend the whole time in our yard. So like I was talking with Sis Karen when she mentioned the post. I said, so because of that, we even had to control them. We didn't allow them go to walk about a lot because they play with our kids. So they even that's the reason why my wife phone, even the SIM card got corroded, because the children are playing with it, playing game and doing different stuff. And we
Yeah.
can't blame them. Yeah,
Of
so
course, they're
it's about
kids.
yeah, it's about to be 7 o'clock. The whole house is going to be crowded and the heat. And oh
Oh,
my God, yeah, we feed, especially kids, not the older one, but the kids, because they got nowhere to go. So at least I got my iPad. So when my children are playing, they want to see the computer you brought my wife. If the bigger boy has the movie on, his friends want to see that too. So they all, but it's helping them too. They don't worry about it. Rather help them to stay around. Yeah, you know. And I think that's what the good thing for most of the parents. That's why.
Okay.
So when they ask, so when parents say, "Where's my kid?" They say, "Oh, they in Pastor Abel. Yeah, where's my son? Oh, you in Pastor." Yeah. So yeah, sometimes they'll be
Okay.
here up to 12 midnight. The parents don't ask up to 12. Yeah,
Really?
so that's so one of the things we've been spending on was because the people, the current people hasn't come yet, so we still spending on few. So by 12 midnight we'll go up just to keep the children to. Yeah,
Wow.
but it's a trauma for the
Okay.
kids, man, Pastor Joe. It's a
I
trauma for
can't
them.
imagine, man. But listen, you
Yeah.
know we want to do something to be able to help you guys and the parents in your community. So we want to put an appeal out to all of our friends and our partners here in Canada and the West to try and send at least $1,000 US if we can. Because in that
Okay.
small window, you can go to the market and we can buy
Yeah.
just a ton of different kinds of toys, soccer
Yeah.
balls, things to keep the kids busy.
Yeah.
So would
Yeah.
that be of help to people?
I, it's I can't explain it. Words can't explain. It would be a great help. Nothing for the
Wow.
kids to do, Pastor Joe. So they get room around. They get bored. Yeah. Nothing. That
Okay.
would be a great help. That would rather be I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. It would rather be a help. It would rather be.
Well,
Yeah.
I tell you, you know my heart for Liberia, and
I know.
there's
I know.
listen, there's not a day, there's not an hour that I'm not thinking and praying and saying, God, what can we do more to help the people of Liberia? So who's
I
this? Hey,
know.
hey, there's my
Hey,
man,
Emery. Yeah.
Emery.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hey,
Say I
hey,
miss you.
he misses me? Tell him I
Yeah.
miss him.
He said he misses you too. Pastor Joe said he miss you. Yeah. Yeah. That's why he
Yeah.
telling me, you heard him? He said, Pastor Joe, we need toys. That's why he's telling
We
me
need
right now.
toys. That's what he said. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Oh, I really
Because
pray
now,
that we'll be able to
as
do that.
as soon as we get through talking, you know why he's coming to me? He's coming from my phone, but I had to tell him I'm on the line, so he wants to make sure.
What's the
So
phone to?
as soon as that's why the battery can last. So as soon as I drop the line, he's taking it. Yeah. So you just got to let them because it's not
Oh
easy on them.
man.
Yeah. After
Hey,
reading
are
and
there
studying,
any
yeah.
other kids right there right now? Is it just Emery? Is there anybody else there?
No, all the other kids are there. Misha is down there. Tell Misha
Is
to
Mitchell
come.
there?
Yeah.
Ask Emery to bring Mitchell.
And tell Misha to come to me.
Yeah, I've
Misha.
introduced Mitchell so many times to the people, but I thought if we
Yeah.
could show him today, right now in Liberia, that would be
Hmm?
awesome.
Oh, yeah. I told him already that Misha parents got some rights. Misha is staying here. He's just coming from taking bath. The other kids going to take bath to come watch video. This is Michelle.
Hey, there's my boy. Oh my God, I miss
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
Pastor
God.
Joe? Yeah.
Oh, I miss that kid.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. So the other ones, I told them to go take back and come and to take back and come for. Yeah.
Sam, this is killing me. This is
Yeah, Pastor
killing me.
Joe.
I love seeing them, but it's hard seeing them because I want to be there. And
Yeah, I can imagine. I know that. I know, man. I
just
know your
can't
heart,
right
man.
now.
God. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, what do you want to say to anybody who's given to Hope for Liberia over these past few months? What would you say to them?
To Hope for Liberia and all your partners and donors who've given, I just want to say to them, they don't have the idea
No.
of the amount they gave and they've given and they continue to give, how much it means to us over here, especially when you have a country where more than 85% of its population household, average household living on less than $1.25 a day. and you be able to give somebody 25 kg bag of rice and with a sack of water, that means a lot to them, Pastor Joe. Because in fact, most of the people, the ordinary people, they're not able to buy the bag of rice. What they buy, like I said, after you go in the market and sell, you buy 3 or 4 cups, and that cup is like, 1 cup is not even 1 pound.
Mm.
So you buy 2-3 cups, maybe 2-3 cups on that is like 2.2 pounds, something like that.
Mm.
And you come and cook, you do the next day. So to have somebody providing you with a 25 kg and a sack of water, somebody that you don't know, it means so much. You know, for your country, we appreciate, sometimes they take that for granted. Oh, it doesn't really, but it means a lot. It means so much over here, because that's all the people live for. People don't have dreams, they don't have aspirations, they don't, it's like, because the environment doesn't provide them anything to dream about. So all just lay from day to day. They call it, and in fact, they got a local language for it called Goba Chop. And, you know, just see how to find something to eat, or see how to find something to just, you know, hand to mouth, sell and pay, those kind of languages. So to have done, for Hope for Liberia to have done what they did, Pastor Joe, on behalf of Hope for Liberia, and the Joyous Fountain Christian family and my family, we want to say a big thank you to you and Sis Karen and all the donors, all your partners, and all those who believe in you. And what rather touch us and touch the people here is that, so this is a global pandemic, but for you to be able to ignore that and just reach out to us over here. Man, last night I was just crying after I got the money yesterday, thinking about going to buy the rice. And my wife, in our prayer time, she kept saying, God will bless Pastor Joe and his family. Why God brought this man to our life at this time? You mean God saw this coming? And that struck me. You know, it's like, man, so God saw this coming. Yeah, we know God always provide, but at this time, why at this time? And you know, we used to be like liberated, but now we are China of God's blessing. That's really bring joy to me. And you know, that we are China of God's blessing to people. And just people knowing us, not because we got some big position, but they blessed me with a rice. Yeah, they blessed me. Oh, that man of God, his wife, they blessed me with rice. Oh yeah, they blessed me with, you know, like that man is. And then we say thank God for Hope for Liberia. It's so they wouldn't have asked for more. They wouldn't have asked for more. But there's so many people who are really grateful, who are praying for you and Hope for Liberia. That where, you know, usually when you give this, sometimes in their local languages or dialect, they're giving blessings. May God bless you. May God bless your partners. May God bless whoever is blessing you.
Amen.
And just those things, it brings so much joy to me as well, Pastor Joe. It brings so much joy.
I'm trying to keep it together. I don't want to be a big baby and cry on camera, but my heart is so moved by the kindness and the generosity of people. And I'm so glad that we've been able to help you. And God willing, tomorrow we'll be able to get some more funds together so we can send that over so you can get toys for the kids to keep them busy during this quarantine.
That would be awesome.
Listen, man, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us. Please know there's a lot of people here who pray for Liberia, and we love you, man. Okay?
We love you too. Thank you. Nice hearing you.
Okay, brother.
And
we'll
we're praying
soon,
for you always.
Okay. Thank you, man.
Bye-bye.
Okay, God bless you, brother.